Hi everyone! So I thought I'd do a little video today about my experiences with my skin, because I've watched a lot of videos about a lot of people who got the laser treatments and all those sort of things, and I don't really agree with the sort of experiences that they've had. So I think I'll just sort of share my own experiences and just tell you how it was for me. So before I get into all the sort of laser stuff, I'll just sort of give you a really short, brief story about my skin. So I had perfect skin, like literally not even one spot ever, until I was about 13 or 14, at which point I developed just one spot, just right here on my cheek, which sort of started to grow, and it just started to get bigger and bigger, and no matter what I did, it just didn't go away. And I did sort of get bullied for it in school, you know how mean children can be, and I tried a lot of stuff and it wasn't working, so I went to see a dermatologist privately who did a lot of stuff like freezing it and injecting it and all these sorts of things, and nothing worked at all. So he said that the only thing we can do is either operate on it or go for the Roaccutane treatment. So for those of you who don't know, Roaccutane is a very strong treatment that you can't get from your GP or anywhere else. You have to get it like prescribed. For me, I had to get it at the hospital. It's very strong. You have to get blood tests and pregnancy tests every month before they give you another month's dosage, but it has so many side effects, so I think I've heard that they've taken it off the market. I'm not sure if that's true, but it was very bad. I went through so many side effects that it had, you know, random nosebleeds, really dry eyes. I had to have like eye drops all the time, you know, depression, all these sorts of things. It was really bad. I was on it for 6 months, which is the full treatment that you go through, and after that it did clear up my skin. I had the spot was gone. I had nothing on my skin. I mean, I never had anything before anyway, but it was perfect, although it was a bit more red. So that was it, and after a while I started to get more spots, just normal spots, not the big sort of cyst ones that I had before. So I went to my GP and I got all these sort of acne treatments, creams, gels, pills, all that sort of stuff, and again, you know, nothing was working. I decided to try contraceptive pills. That didn't work either, so that was quite bad. One of them actually made my skin like 100 times worse rather than better, so I thought, okay, that's it. Let me try the laser treatments as a sort of last resort. You know, I was about to give up and just sort of think I'm going to be doomed forever. So I made an appointment with the Harley Medical Group. So I got booked for a consultation with the Harley Medical Group, and when I saw the nurse, she told me that I didn't have acne. I had this condition called rosacea, which is actually completely different from acne. So she also said that the Roaccutane treatment actually made it worse. It aggravates rosacea, which actually made me quite angry, that, you know, my GP and dermatologist, who is supposed to know a lot about skin, put me on Roaccutane and didn't realise that I had rosacea and that it would make it worse. So it was actually sort of maybe his fault that my skin got so bad. But she did say that the laser can cure it, so we booked in for an appointment and I was very happy. Now, I know a lot of people that I've watched videos of all said, oh, it was not painful at all, it was great, the redness went away so quickly, you know, within like 10-15 minutes, and that is mainly the reason I wanted to make this video, because it just wasn't like that for me at all. It was very painful. When I first started it, it wasn't as painful, although it wasn't pain-free like they advertise it being pain-free, so that was a bit not very nice. And my skin was very red, it was quite burnt, and even the nurse said it would take about 24 hours to go down, but for me it probably went down after like 2 days. She did say I wouldn't really see much of an improvement after the first laser. She said it would take about 3 to 4 for it to really start making an effect. But to be completely honest, I did see a little bit of an effect after the first one, which actually made me really happy. So I had to go back a week later to get another one, because the first course of 5 that I did was for spots, for acne, because rosacea has spots as well. And I will do probably another video about rosacea and how I've dealt with my skin since I've sort of found out that I have it. But all the acne treatments of the laser were a week apart, and each time we went a bit stronger. So obviously each time was a bit more painful. And then once my skin was clear, well, pretty much clear of spots, we started to do the redness laser, which I just can't explain how painful it was. I would cry, that's how painful it was. And that one was every 4 weeks, because it's so strong and it needs time to cool down. My skin did get a lot better. It wasn't perfect, because obviously my skin got so bad that it did need more than like the 2 sets of 5 courses that I had. And if I had the money, I definitely would have carried on, because it is quite an expensive treatment. But it's definitely worth thinking about if you've got spots or redness or any of that sort of stuff. It's really, really great, and you know, it was very painful, but I don't regret it. I'm really happy I did it. I just wish there was someone to tell me, oh my god, it was really painful, so know what you're getting yourself in for. I'm not saying that the other people are lying. I mean, for them, they might have not just felt the pain, but I'm guessing there's a lot of people out there who will get it and they will feel the pain and they'll be like, oh my god, I wish I knew. So I just sort of wanted to tell people that there is a risk of it being very, very painful. So I hope that was helpful, and if you have any questions, just inbox me or comment me, or I'm going to leave a link at the bottom to my blog. If you go on the categories, you can click on my laser treatment, and I just wrote a little bit about it while I was having it done, and there's some pictures and stuff. So just let me know if you want to know anything, and I'll tell you as much as I know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!